Taurus, how you doing? Welcome to your daily, no, it's not your daily, it's your weekly, hey up, weekly reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 27th of May through to the 2nd of June. Yeah, coronal holes coming our way from the sun. That's Earth energy in the universal vibration. So it bodes well for you. And we're also going fully on into Gemini season. So on the surface, I think you'll find it a lot easier to convert your ideas into reality, basically, in this next few weeks, actually. And then I think the sun will start kicking off again in a couple of weeks' time, which will bring the fire energy back. So let's just go for you. Let's just see what we got here. We've brought out your Astroflower here. So, okay, let's just see what's going on here for you on the overall energies. Why wait? Who are you waiting for? Who are you? Why wait? That's the sort of thing that's coming through. Queen of Wands. Yeah, why wait? I think the overall energies here is trying to bring you into, it's stopping you from faulting or tanking on your pathway, which is so easy to do, and everybody does it. But this is like, it's not procrastinating at all here. It's just sort of like, it's to stop you sort of thinking, I can't do this. And I think the overall energies is sort of saying, who are you to say you can't? Why not? Do it. Go for it. And I think it's applying this attitude across all the board here. That's what I feel like it's coming out. Let's see what's, as much as on your relationship as your financial side. Let's just see what's going on your karmic mission here. It's playing smart, but it's also going on a mission here. And it's like, it's almost as if like it's saying, if you point at it, you'll go for it. When you're surfing or, when you're snowboarding or stuff like that, where you turn your head and what you look at is where you're going to go. So that's the sort of thing it's sort of saying here. If you're looking at it, if you're paying attention to it, if whatever you want to manifest, if you pay attention to it, you'll get it. Ace of Cups. This is you putting your heart and soul into where you want to be. That's what's on your karmic message for this week, for your relationship side. And seriously, you couldn't have a better card than that. Let's be honest. Let's see what's going on, how the universe influencing you. It's like if I had animal cards, it'd be like a monkey. It's like tricking you. It's like, playing tricks, playing around, fooling around, not in a nasty way, but just to make you, just keep you on your toes and yeah, keep you working. I think this is where it's keeping you on your toes, making you concentrate on the work that you're doing. I think the universe is sort of like playing with you here just to make sure you get on and do. And I think it's in cahoots with the Queen of Wands. Let's just see what's going on your past self, what's brought you to where you are. I don't want to do that anymore. That's the thing that's coming out of that, sort of saying, what brought you to this stage is kind of saying, being fed up with what has been happening in your life. And I think this goes back quite a way, actually, quite a few months. Yeah, this is, you knew things had to change. And it's like you were going for something that is much more unified, much more sort of at one, looking for sort of marriage in a way. And sort of, it's a sort of sense of like a Taurus, a bull, as it were, because that's what a Taurus is. There's nothing more docile than a bull when it's in a field with lots of heifers, female cows. And I think this is what you were looking for. I think you're looking for, that's what sprung you forward and sort of saying, I don't want to go back to that. I don't want to go back to not having that. And I think this is what you've created that. And that's what's driving you forward. You know, you don't want to go. Sorry, it's still troubling me because I don't think I'm explaining it as perfect as I should be, and I like to get the message across. But it's like you've gone through a portal. You made that change within your life some time ago, and it's almost like what you can see really far away. Don't want to go back to that, and I think that ties a little bit into that sort of tanking thing that was in the overall energies. You know, you don't want to go back to that. You don't want to start bringing yourself down and things like that. I don't think it's major, but I think it's worthwhile noting. What's going on in your future self? This is this goal that this is pointing at. It's all to do with communication and being in accordance with your heart. That's what the bird is bringing into you. And it seems to be like it's giving you direction as well. And that's what you're asking for. You're pointing in a particular direction. You got the Hermit. Now the Hermit is carrying the Star card. And this is it. I think this is where this comes into play here. You know your shadow side of the old dimension that you used to live in. And I think that has changed within you for some time. But there's glimpses of it, and you're just kind of saying to yourself, I don't want to go back there. And you're using all of that intelligent side of you, knowing your sort of darker side, as it were, in order for you to really explore that sort of heart there. And the Hermit has learned that. He's learned both the good and the bad, the yin and yang of life. And so he's gently going about his way and going to where he wants to be. And it's his dreams and aspirations that are guiding him. And I think this is where you're really focusing upon that within your relationship side of life. What's the general outcome for you in this week? I get that timepiece again, which I got on the cardinal thing on that. I get this timepiece. It's all to do with timing, I think. You know, the virtues of timing. Excuse me. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, this is where Four of Pentacles you could be holding on too tightly. I don't think it's that. Four of Pentacles has been coming up a lot in everybody's readings, and I'm getting a new angle on it, on the idea that, you know, be very selective about where you put your time, money, effort, energy, love, emotions, and all of that sort of thing. And here in your relationships, it's all to do with timing. So sometimes you don't want to interject. Sometimes you don't want to step forward because it's not the good timing in order to do that. And I think this is where you're now getting into that idea of quality connection rather than quantity connection. And I think that's really important for you because it allows you also to go and explore your work side. Talking about your work side, let's just have a look at that. On your karmic path, on your work side, on material side of life, you've got to, I know you've been sticking to the plan here. I think that's been quite obvious for some time now. You've got a plan to orchestrate in regards to your job, business and projects. And here is like, you're stepping up to the plate, as it were. It's like you're showcasing your passions in life. Oh, yeah, Magician card. I think it's basically your passions. It's the fire. The Magician has everything on the table, and you can manifest what you so choose. This is coming back to that idea of looking at where you're going as well. That you can manifest. But I've got a funny feeling it's your fire side of you, and you've got that fire at the base, which we saw in the Gemini reading as well. You've got the fire at your base here that could really be the catalytic sort of driving force in your material world. So if you're looking for a job, if you're looking to open a business, or if you're looking to take your business in another direction, now is the time to start manifesting it. How's the universe influencing you? Different to this side, this was the monkey side, getting you on and making you do your work and getting in, connecting with people. On this side here, it's almost giving you the force, backing you up with real solid force in a way. Yeah, look at that. King of Wands. You've now got the Queen of Wands on the overall energies and the King of Wands on your work side. This is a divine energy, is really at your back here. It's really got your back. And I almost want to say, no matter what you do in life, you're gonna succeed. You're gonna, if you really apply it and you really look at it, you have got everything you need in order to succeed. But it's the fire and the passions that's driving you. Where's it come from here? It's recognizing in the world around you what you don't want and seeing it existing in the world as you walk down the street, kind of going, I am not going back to that. It's a very similar message to here. There's a real sort of cusp of determination within you. The star card, absolutely beautiful here. This is it. I think you're not going back to that because you're going towards that. As I say, no matter what you try and manifest at the moment, you know, that is the driving force behind your financial success. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant for you. It really is a divine. You seem to be in link with who you are and what you're doing. You know, let's just see what's going on the future stuff. This is a lot of abundance. A lot of abundance. The Devil cards. Yeah, Capricorn card. There's something to do with contracts. It's almost, you know, some people say you should dance with the devil but never gamble with him. You know, and I can understand that. It's recognizing that the devil side of life exists within the world of, certainly within finances and stuff like that. But just don't lose your soul to it. That's, I think there's a bit of a test coming up here for you. And I've mentioned it before, I think. Let's just see what's going on in the general outcome. Solid construction. It's like you're building the framework of a house. You're building a real solid construction sort of thing. Yeah, look at that. King of Pentacles, you. And I think this is where, you know, you're going to feel very, very much empowered if you do try and manifest things within your workspace. And it is going to provide you with an enormous amount of abundance, but it's also linked into your attributes, the skills that you bring to the situation. Let's just do a bit of clarification quickly with the light seer cards. Look at that. With the Queen of Wands, you get the Knight of Wands. This energy that's coming into you from the overall energy is very well protected. I think you can have this capacity to literally create and do what you want. In that creation, that's where you can really shine. You know, look at that. You got the King of Wands again. King of Wands, Knight of Wands. I said it was all about the fire, and it is all about the fire. This is you being very passionate about where you're going on your karmic path in regards to your love, basically. Giving it a direction. That's what the King of Wands is doing here. Allow your love to really focus on a direction. And as I said, the universe has got your back. It is going to be teasing you a little bit in love. Allow yourself to be really relaxed about everything. But there is a beautiful, beautiful opportunity here for you. Something that you can plant that's going to last for a very, very long time. Yes, I think the driving force from your past is that you've stepped into a new dimension in regards to relationships and emotions that makes you incredibly happy. And if it makes you happy, you know, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Don't look at the past and sort of saying, oh, I don't want it to go back to that, you know. But it's, in a way, it's good to know where you've come from. With the Hermit cards, you get the Hangman. Seeing things in a completely different light. And I think this is what you're seeing here, and this is your future self. Seeing about that whole idea of quality rather than quantity. I think that's what's streamlining through you. A whole new world, a whole new way of doing things in regards to your relationships, which is a lot less stressful. It's a lot more relaxed. You get to be yourself a lot more and a lot more at ease and everything like that. It's really, really beautiful. Another Capricorn card, which is over on that side, and it brings all the elements into play. And as I say, I think your financial side is affecting your relationship side. As I was saying, you can manifest what you want. This Six of Swords is sort of saying, yes, take that direction, but allow the energies to almost do it for you, do the hard work for you. That's what I think here. That's what you're learning here. And obviously that can give you a massive glow up. And that's where you've got to just be a little bit of tentative in the coming weeks of June of not allowing yourself to get blown out of proportion. With the King of Wands, you get the Four of Swords. The universe that is bringing you the energies and combining it with the overall energies here, and if you start manifesting it, it is going to make you feel that the world has got your back. The universe has got your back. Life has got your back. And this is going to bring you beautiful healing and at oneness. With the Star card, you get the Nine of Swords. As I said, with this side here, there is a degree of you walking down the road saying, I don't want to go back to that. Head towards your dreams. If you're going to go big, basically. That's what it's sort of saying here. If you're going to go big. Yeah, the Devil card. Just be careful. You get the Ace of Swords. Very nice. Gives you very good results. Out of those good results, sometimes with the Ace of Swords, you can be a little bit too blinkered. So it's here is, I think the warning caveat for in the future, in the beginning few weeks of June, is just being attentive to your being a little bit too sort of focused and not really looking up and looking around you. Don't lose your soul to it. Don't lose your soul to it. It's important as well, your relationship side of life. Look at this and the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, you get the Ten of Swords. So obviously there's some sort of thing that's dead, done and dusted with. And I think this is what any doubt in what's dead, done and dusted is your doubt in yourself or your doubt in the possibilities of making it in the world. Completely put to bed. That's what's been put to bed from your past. And that's what's coming forward. Absolutely brilliant here for you. You got the Four of Swords, Six of Swords, Nine of Swords, Ace of Swords, Ten of Swords, backing it up. That's the sort of influence, that's the undercurrent that's coming through the general message. Very interesting on your financial side. Very interesting, but absolutely beautiful on your relationship side. Allow one to feed the other. Keep your feet nicely on the ground. The full reading. I went into another mode there. I do apologise. Yes, thank you very much for being here. I hope you get the best out of these readings. I really do. I love doing them as well, and I really do appreciate any appreciation that you show through the YouTube system. Absolutely beautiful. Yes, there's also the stuff on Cymatic TV that you can see. I will see you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.